Alright, this is the Michael Myers Fanatic back with another video. WWE SummerSlam emanates from Toronto, Canada. This Sunday night on the WWE Network. The build-up for SummerSlam is really bad, especially the match between Kofi Kingston, who is the WWE Champion, over on SmackDown Live, and Randy Orton. That build-up is really bad. Neither one of them showed up this Tuesday. What the hell kind of build-up is that? When I was a kid, sure, the build-up was good, but certain parts of it were cheesy. Like when The Rock and Stone Cold were gonna fight at WrestleMania 17 back in 01, they would punch each other a little bit and then somebody would break it up. That was cheesy, but at least they showed up. Neither one of those guys showed up, and it just made no sense at all. None. So the build-up was really bad. If Randy Orton was gonna be a heel, gonna be a villain, make him look like a good villain. He just looks like an arrogant asshole bragging about how he accomplished things and when Kofi Kingston didn't. If he was gonna be a good villain, at least make him do something villainous. Like maybe he kidnaps one of Kofi Kingston's friends. Make him kidnap the New Day. Make him kidnap Kofi Kingston's wife or something. You know, kayfabe, of course. You know what I'm talking about. Make him do villainous shit. But he just looks like an arrogant asshole instead. If they're gonna make him a villain, make him a good one. Anyway, let's get on with the match card. We have Drew Gulak versus Oney Lorcan. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm gonna put the match card in the description box for you guys to read. I cannot do the live streaming because YouTube has taken away Hangouts. Not just for me, but they took it away for everybody. So I can't physically show you what I'm talking about like I usually do. But that is a Cruiserweight Championship, so I'm going to assume that that's on 205 Live. I've been a WWE fan for 20 years, but I don't watch 205 Live or NXT. The next match on the card is Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler. Goldberg, well, what can I say? He's old. Dolph Ziggler, again, like Randy Orton, he's not a very good heel. He's just an annoying asshole. Oh, it should have been me. It should have been me. It should have been me. Oh, shut up. Next up, we have Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair. Now, this one is actually interesting. I can get behind this match. And by the way, this is going to be a predictions video. I forgot to leave my prediction for Goldberg versus Ziggler. I don't really care about Drew Gulak because I don't watch 205 Live, so I could care less. With the Goldberg match, I'm predicting Bill Goldberg. But you never know. He might put Dolph Ziggler over. He just might. Sometimes WWE surprises you. Like when The Undertaker let Brock Lesnar beat the streak. Now Undertaker just looks like a joke. No offense to the real life person Mark Calloway, but I'm saying the Undertaker character has no more credibility. And I've said this when I've discussed Halloween. By letting 3 women kick Michael's ass, he has no more credibility as a badass serial killer. Getting on to the next match, ladies and gentlemen, Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair. I'm going to go ahead and go with Trish Stratus because she's going to shut Charlotte Flair's mouth just like Goldberg is going to shut Dolph Ziggler's mouth. The Goldberg-Ziggler match is probably going to be a squash match, meaning They're going to let Goldberg just go all over Dolph Ziggler. They might let Goldberg spear him twice and give him a jackhammer because Goldberg is getting older. He's getting up there in years, and they don't want him to hurt himself. So they're probably just going to let it end quickly. With AJ Styles versus Ricochet for the United States Championship, I'm going to go ahead and go with Ricochet. They probably want to give him a little bit of momentum, and build him up as a star. Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt, aka The Fiend. I'm hearing that Finn Balor wants time off, so they're probably going to go ahead and give this one to Bray Wyatt, and that's my prediction. Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon. I've always found Shane McMahon interesting. Now, Shane McMahon is a good villain. Unlike the other two villains, Dolph Ziggler and Randy Orton, Shane is not annoying. He's a very good heel. He annoys me slightly, but not as much as Ziggler or Orton. And I actually like Orton, but right now he's an annoying asshole. I can't say it enough. Next up, we have... Oh, by the way, I forgot to give you my prediction for that one. I'm going to go ahead and go with Kevin Owens. Although I don't really like him using the stunner. But, whatever. Next up, we have Bayley versus Ember Moon for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley's okay, I guess. Ember Moon is kind of weird. I don't know why she comes out and does that thing where she screams and goes, ah! But, I still like it. I think it's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and go with Bayley on this one. Oh, now we get to Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Of course, Kofi Kingston is going to win, in my opinion, because they want Kofi Kingston to overcome his obstacles. So they're probably going to let him win. Becky Lynch versus Natalya. Everyone knows I love Becky Lynch. She is quote-unquote the man. Her character is getting a bit stale. It was cool when she first started doing it. Now it's slightly becoming boring. It doesn't mean I don't like the Becky character. It just means that they need to let her be a little more uncensored with her promos. Make her promos edgier. Make her actions edgier. As far as Natalya goes, all she is a Bret Hart ripoff. Oh, I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Or you could just come up with your own gimmick. And yes, I use The Rock's phrases, but in my defense, I'm not in WWE, and The Rock is basically a combination of Muhammad Ali and Elvis. It's a proven fact. So technically, even The Rock is copying somebody. My pick for this is for the Raw Women's Championship. It is a submission match. I don't know. Would they really let Natalya go over? I don't know why they would. Becky Lynch is the better athlete. She's the better character. I'm sorry, but Natalya is just a ripoff of her uncle. Becky Lynch needs to work on her promos just a little bit more. Other than that, she's my favorite superstar right now as we speak. Next up, we have Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship. By the way, I'm going to go ahead and go with Becky Lynch for that match. With this match with Seth Rollins, they're probably going to keep it on Brock Lesnar. I really don't see them giving it back to Seth Rollins, but you never know. That was my predictions video for WWE SummerSlam 2019, streaming live this Sunday on WWE Network. I'm the Michael Myers Fanatic. I approve this message. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it.